This time, I was looking into some West African mythology, and they have quite the pantheon of characters. I was really into this story of Anansi, the trickster god, and Nyame, who's also known as Onyankopon, the sky god. Like I said, Anansi is a trickster god, and he's the embodiment of wisdom, cunning, and storytelling. He originated from the Akan people of West Africa. He stole stories of the world from Nyame by outwitting him through cleverness and deception. Nyame, as the supreme creator and keeper of all knowledge, refused to share the secrets of the world with mortals, which led Anansi to devise a plan to steal them. Anansi succeeded in retrieving the stories, but only after enduring great trials, and in doing so, he brought knowledge and culture to humanity. He is also a central figure in West African folklore. He symbolizes the power of intelligence over brute strength and the importance of storytelling in preserving collective memory. Nyame, on the other hand, is the sky god and supreme creator, representing order, wisdom, and the source of all life in the Akan cosmology. He created the world and established the natural order, including the heavens, earth, and the laws that govern existence. He withheld the sacred stories of the world, believing that such knowledge should remain within the divine realm to maintain balance. But he was outwitted by Anansi, who used his cleverness to gain access to the stories, ultimately leading to the spread of wisdom among mortals. Oh, and he symbolizes the authority of the divine and the need for humility in the face of their knowledge. So, what trials was Anansi put through? Well, the short of it is, Anansi, who wanted to bring stories of wisdom to humanity, approached Nyame and asked for the stories of the world, the sacred knowledge that only the sky god held. Nyame, as the supreme creator and keeper of all knowledge, refused, saying that such wisdom was too powerful for mortals to handle and would bring chaos if misused. So, he challenged Nyame to a series of trials. He claimed that he could capture the most dangerous and powerful beings in the world, like the python, the hornet, and the leopard on his back. Nyame was, of course, skeptical of Anansi's abilities, and agreed to the challenge on the condition that Anansi succeeded in capturing them, which he ends up doing by tricking the animal in some way, like how he lured the hornet with honey and then tied it to a stick and placed it inside a basket. But anyway, he does this with all the animals, and he managed to impress Nyame with his wit, which he acknowledges, and after acknowledging his wisdom, he grants him the stories of the world. Anansi then shared them with humanity, ensuring that knowledge and storytelling became central to human culture. Now, they both are in a dynamic of opposition and interdependence. So, of course, they're opposites of each other, but they also rely on each other, where Anansi challenges Nyame's authority, but Nyame's wisdom is ultimately acknowledged through Anansi's success. So, that's how we get the sharing of the stories, right? By having Anansi go through this trial and using his own wit to capture all these animals instead of using something like brute force to, just take everything. And this conflict itself resolves through, again, Anansi's cleverness. And that's how the transfer of knowledge from the divine to the mortal realm happened. It also illustrates the tension between divine authority and human ingenuity, showing that wisdom can be gained, of course, not through power, but through cunning and perseverance. Kinda neato, huh? Even in places like Western Africa, there are certain tropes that are still present, such as a deity taking something from the gods, in this case he earned it, and then gives it to humanity for their benefit. It always surprises me seeing all of these different cultures having some shared themes and myths, like how we have Prometheus giving humans fire. Still, did you have fun? I'm glad. It's really fun learning about these stories and then telling them to you. But what makes it most worthwhile is how attentive you are. Still, we'll see what we cover next time. Until then, see you for now, my little pupil.